cloud.
And friendly reminder to you, Julie, and Rebecca that we have our science coordination platforms tag up here immediately at 11. So we get
Correct.
use that ball rolling.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be double listening to that and a Clario telecon that I have to be on. That's unfortunately at the same time. In any case, moving right along. So wrap up. Good job, everyone. Today was a lot of discussion, and I think a really important discussion, and we will continue all of this. And thank you, everyone, for your contributions and thoughts. We'll have the Miro board and all this captured in the notes and eventual report that comes out for this meeting. So general ideas for feedback, what worked, what didn't. I always talk about this. When we tried on conference sessions before on Zoom, they haven't gone well, but this one was really, I think, actually quite useful. So I'm for keeping them in the future. I think how we did it worked out well. I need to put together a little survey though, and just get people's thoughts on the meeting back in general, what we need more of, what we need less of. So moving right along. For the fall 2023 meeting, there's a poll going on in general on the PyHC Slack, and it's looking like, based on the people who have responded, the week of November 11th is going to be the one that we're going to go with. So I think
That's
I'll go.
24.
Oh, thank you. The number of people who have participated. Well, that's more than I've gotten in the past. I've asked about what weeks work for people for meetings, so I'm going to take that as a win. Any case, it's looking like it'll be that week. Don't worry, I know November 11th is a holiday. That's a Monday. We always have these in-person meetings Tuesday to Thursday, so I'm not trying to take away from that. And it's going to be in person here at LASP, probably in the same room as the last one for those who were here. Just a reminder, we have our summer school coming up. May 20 to 24, in person here at LASP and online on Zoom. It's free 99 to register. So if you haven't yet, you should do that. And you can register at that website link there. And it's also on the main navigation bar at the top of the PyHC site if you forget this exact URL. The registration and also for travel fund assistance application, if you know any students for that, that'd be great for them. Those are free to do, like I mentioned, and they're both due, by the 29th of April. Also, I just want to point out a reminder, we have a hotel block reserved for that. So if you're coming in person, I would reserve your room before the cutoff date of April 19th. After that, the government rate is not guaranteed anymore. And now I want to turn to John Niehoff, who is going to give us a summary of other upcoming meetings. John, go ahead. Do you need to share anything?
I can, but I can also just throw the link in the chat and people can look at it because I've got like negative 2 minutes to do this. So I just have a quick spreadsheet up that's in the chat of meetings that are coming up. I'm trying to update this as much as I can. That link should be editable by the world. So please, if there's a meeting that's not on there, add it or poke me. And if you're going to a meeting, I mean, something like the spring meeting or the summer school, probably not so much, but like tests and such, it'd be good to know who's going to be there and what project you're with. I also put a line for what funding you're traveling on because I think that helps give us an idea of how much travel money we need for this and how much we're drawing from other projects. And if we have more than 5 people going to a meeting, then add some more lines. And now I just have a phone call. So put it in there. It's just a way for us to keep track of who's going where. Cheers.
Thanks, John. Okay. So I haven't gotten to update this slide yet. I'll have a more comprehensive listing of actions actually in our notes and so forth. But upcoming things this Monday, we're going to continue part of this conversation that we just spent 2 hours in this unconference talking about with the PyHC PyOpenSci side of things. AstroPy is we have a few people coming on the call who are going to talk about their experience with partnering with PyOpenSci, why they chose to go that route and so forth. So I encourage everyone here, especially since we are so invested, to come and attend that. I put a lot more future PyHC telecons on the calendar based on, openings and holidays and such. So a lot of those are probably going to start getting filled with unconference ideas. But as usual, if you have a topic you really want to bring up or think someone should present on, let me know. There's some specific, action items for myself, and Sean gave me a few. But for the community, come to the next telecon, and then please keep thinking on this idea of, what we were talking about in this conference, what we want PyHC to be, and so forth, and how we can move forward effectively. So that's all I have to say and do. Thank you everyone for coming and attending and for the great conversations. I think this was a really good meeting.
Julie, may I have a quick question? Is there like a list for the telecons, like a mail list or something? And if yes, yeah, because like, can I be added to it?
Yeah, you can go add yourself to it. It's under the, I think, contacts page of PyHC.
Oh, okay, thanks. Mhm.
Yeah.
Hey, Rebecca, before you leave, did Rebecca just leave?
Oh no. She did. She must have another meeting to pop over to.
Okay.
Well, you're about to be on a meeting with her, so you can ask her there.
Well, she said in the chat that she can't attend today and then didn't respond to my questions about it. So that just blew up the whole meeting we're about to go into. But anyway.
Oh. Okay. Maybe send out an email. In any case, okay. Thanks, everyone.